La band blues rock canadese No Sinner, capitanata dalla carismatica Colleen Rennison, attrice e cantautrice, ha girato per presentare il suo ultimo disco, Old Habits Die Hard. Sono stati anche in Italia e noi ovviamente non ci siamo fatti sfuggire l'occasione. Sono stata al Legend Club di Milano per incontrarli e per intervistarli. Mi hanno raccontato come è nata l'idea di Old Habits e ovviamente ho chiesto quali sono le loro vecchie abitudini dure a morire.
What's your worst habit?
What is my worst habit? My worst habit would probably be this. There with you.
What's that?
I think we're all there with you.
And you?
I don't know. Burgers.
Pizza?
The smokes.
There are too many to list. How long do you have?
Colleen, parlando di Old Habits Die Hard e paragonandolo al precedente Boo-Hoo-Hoo, ha detto: tra i due dischi c'è la stessa differenza che c'è tra la foto che ti fanno il giorno del diploma e la tua prima foto segnaletica. È un'affermazione molto curiosa che naturalmente meritava una spiegazione in più. Sentite che cosa ci ha detto.
Well, that's a funny question because the album itself was ready to come out quite a few years ago, but because we were unsigned, we were allowed to re-release our EP that we had produced ourselves. So the idea for the album never really came up. It was kind of the sound of the whole band. I mean, I wrote Boo-Hoo-Hoo with an acoustic guitar with my friend Parker, and then all of the songs that came afterwards I wrote with a full band. And that's why they're so different. I mean, the two albums are very, very, very different. Unfortunately, I didn't write it with this band, but I'm very, very happy to have these guys playing it with me now. When I had never had a band, all I wanted my whole life was to have a band. And then when Boo-Hoo-Hoo came out, and Parker started writing with me, that was my first opportunity in the school of music, you know, to make a name for myself and to be a person inside of it. And then after having a band and after meeting Eric and after meeting Ian and all of the songs that we wrote together, this album is about the wear and tear of what it's like to live the rock and roll lifestyle. You know, that like Boo-Hoo was an introduction, and this is now like a depiction and a testament of, you know, what it's like to be in that world. I guess that's what I mean by it, is that I'm not a seasoned professional, but this is the account of what it's like to be in a band, not a young girl wishing she was in one.
Al giorno d'oggi, dove la maggior parte dei gruppi e dei musicisti viene fuori dai talent show, ci sono ancora band come i No Sinner che per fortuna fanno la loro gavetta, vengono fuori da una vita on the road, suonano nei piccoli locali e secondo loro è molto importante che band giovani emergenti facciano questo tipo di esperienze.
I personally wouldn't have it any other way. I think that gives you ammunition. Ammunition, do you know, like it gives you cavalry. It's like you've got something to write about. You know, you've spent a life of privilege. You know, you've spent a life of having it easy. What rock and roll do you have to sing about? I always ask that. It's like the blues is a disease. You either have it or you don't. You know, I wake up in the morning and like I need these guys. I need you guys. I need this in order to keep going. And without it, I don't know who I would be and what I would do. And so I think that it's really, really, really important.
All'interno di Old Habits Die Hard ci sono secondo me diversi spunti di ispirazione, diciamo così, alle grandi blues women come Bonnie Raitt o Susan Tedeschi. Colleen me l'ha effettivamente confermato e mi ha parlato delle voci dei musicisti che sono fonti di ispirazione per lei.
Well, I mean, we were listening to Carole King in the car today. I was bawling my eyes out on the ride here because Tapestry always makes me cry. But I love music like that makes you cry and makes you want to listen to it at the same time. I don't know, Maggie Bell. Maggie Bell is a huge inspiration, and Inga Rumpf from Frumpy. You guys like Frumpy, yes?
Oh yeah.
There's some lesser known. It's easy to, have the Etta James and the Janis Joplin, but there are a lot more women that maybe didn't necessarily get to experience the mainstream or as much popularity as, the likes of Janis or the likes of Dusty Springfield or, but they really cut their teeth and they made a place for us. Without them, I would not have a place to be. I would have had to try a lot harder. There wouldn't be, there wouldn't be a position for me to play unless they had carved it out.
Colleen, che è una musicista veramente carismatica e grintosa e sul palco sembra che si trovi perfettamente a suo agio nel suo habitat naturale, non si definisce però una leader, una frontwoman. Sono una band e le piace che tutti abbiano lo stesso ruolo e soprattutto si definisce un maschiaccio e quindi si trova perfettamente a suo agio in una band di soli uomini.
Yeah, I don't think that it's gender specific. You know what I mean? I don't know how it, ask these guys. How do you think of me as a front woman? Do you think of me as a front woman or do you think of me as just a front person?
Front person, I think for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't just narrow it down to a woman, for sure.
Certainly our van talk doesn't reflect the fact that I'm a lady.
Yeah, it's just power. She's just got power. That's it. Like, it's an energy that comes with being a front person that you just can't really put your finger on. You can't explain it. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to explain.
These guys have all been in bands with dudes as front people, but never bands with a woman as a front person. And I wonder, do you find a difference?
No, not really. I mean, like, with some women, yeah, there probably could be a lot of a difference, but with Colleen, it's pretty straight ahead. It's pretty rock and roll, and,
I might be the most macho person in the band, actually.
Colleen Rennison è una grande voce, però in realtà nasce come attrice e quindi mi ha raccontato nella sua vita che rapporto hanno cinema e musica.
It comes from the same place. It's all about communication, and it's all about performing and the need to connect with people and connect with stories, and communicate them. But the difference is in No Sinner, I'm writing my own script. And then when I'm playing a role, it's somebody else's. So it's more personal, but they come from the same place. They're both really integral to who I am as an artist, for sure. But right now, music's the most important thing. You can't do both. I've been lucky. People have written some roles for me and kind of organized around my schedule. But yeah, it's you kind of have to do one or the other unless you're lucky enough to have people giving you roles on the fly. I would like to go back into acting, but this has got to slow down first, and I don't want to stop this train yet.
All Habits Die Hard è uscito quest'anno, ma i No Sinner non si fermano e sono già al lavoro su nuovi progetti. Sentite quali sono.
Yeah, well, these guys, we just started. This is our first tour we did a week-long Canadian tour, but it's been a very long time since No Sinner felt like a band. When the songs for Old Habits Die Hard were written and ready to go, things kind of got put to a halt because we re-released the Boo-Hoo EP, which in retrospect, it wasn't as good for the band, but I had never done it before and I didn't know. But it hasn't felt like a band for a long time. It was just me and some people that could play really well. But once I asked Max, first of all. The band wasn't really working out very well. It was fine. They were great. They're really talented musicians. But it didn't feel right. And I knew that we had to promote the album, and I wanted to go to Europe with everybody, and I knew that it was going to cost a lot of money. And I didn't want to do that with people that I didn't want to do that with. I didn't want to do that with people that I didn't enjoy my time with. And the guys, it's not that I didn't enjoy my time with them. I just didn't feel like we were brothers or brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? I consider myself a brother a little bit. But I just want to write music with these guys now. You know, once this tour is done, we get to go back to Vancouver and we get to make the next No Sinner record. And I think that that's going to be really good.
Questi erano i No Sinner con il loro Old Habits Die Hard. Continuate a seguirci su Jam TV.
Hello, Jam TV. We're No Sinner.
Cheers, Jam TV.
Cheers.
Rock and roll.
All right.